My name is Sarina, and in today's video, we are going to be doing a condensing of my sinking funds, and since that is going to go pretty fast, I might also include my sinking funds update in this video as well. So that is that. So I need to get out my cash tray because I didn't do that. And we're just going to get, I guess, started. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the money that I'm going to be unstuffing. That way we'll have cash to condense with. And if I need any more denominations or anything, I can pull from my back to bank. I have some money that I need to take back to the bank still. And I'll just pull from that if I need it, which is this money, and I'll put it in the back here. So if I need it, I can grab it. So I'm not unstuffing too much to take to the bank. I think about $300. So for my car, I'm going to take some from my emergency fund. I didn't take my prop bills out. Let's see what I have. I think I need 500. So let me see if I have some spare 500 prop bills, which I can get from here. And if you are wondering, I do sell these on my Etsy, which is always linked down below. And most of my envelopes that I have are also from Etsy as well. Like, I sell them on Etsy. So I'm just going to take out like some 500s and 100s, and we can use that to condense with if I need to. Alright, so my emergency fund in my car, we already have 400 in the bank. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 100. But then this is 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. So I'm going to put that down and grab a 500. And then 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Which I'm actually going to pull out a 10 from oil change. Let me see. Yes. So these two 5s I'm going to pull out, so I'll just have 50 in oil change. That way I can condense my emergency fund to a 100. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100. Because that will be more fun. So I can grab a 100, no, a 100. Let's see. Trying to pick a different colored one. Okay. So I have 600 in my emergency fund. And since I'm already in here, this one doesn't need to be condensed. And insurance, let's see if it needs to be condensed. Since I'm already in here, we have 30, so no. This one is good to go. There, so that's 200 so far. And then the last one we're going to take to the bank is student loans. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 55. So this should be 100. 50, 70, 90, 100. So I'll just pull out a 100. So I have 255 in there. And so at the end, we should have 300 right here. I don't think I need these anymore, but I'll put them off to the side because they're kind of in the way and they keep leaning. Since we're in this binder already, I'm just gonna, I don't think we have any more to condense in this one. No, we don't. So that'll be it for that. So in my purple binder, we'll see if there's anything. Probably not, because I do a lot of my spending. Gas is already condensed. These are empty. School tuition just has a 50. School supplies, 10, 20, 30, 40. So we'll get 40. And that's it for this one. Now I have my bills binder. Let's see if we can do anything in here. My phone has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So I'm going to pull out $20, $40, $60, $81. So I'm going to pull out 120s, put them in my back to bank and grab this 100, put it in here, but then I'm going to take it and put it in here. Hopefully that made sense. So we still have 120 in phone. Apple just has 10. And my Cricut bill just has 5. 1 month ahead. We can actually take to the bank. So 50, 20, 40, 50. Do I want to take it to the bank? Yeah. So we will actually take that to the bank as well. So I'll just grab 100. So we have 150 in there. So this should be 400 at the end. Might as well, because I'll put that in the bank anyway. That's it for this binder. And the last binder up is going to be this one. Don't know if we can do too much. We have 10, 20, 30 and others for the birthday. Let me kind of get a good 20. I think we can condense Christmas a little bit. 20, 40, 65, 75. So 20, 40, 5, 50. Grab a 50, so 75. Other holidays, I believe it just has a 10 in Father's Day. Yeah, so not doing anything there. And lastly, my family vacation, which is in July. July 18th is when it starts. So that is exciting and very fun. 20, 40, 55, 60. So I'm going to pull out 50 and grab this 50. So there's 360 total. And that is that. So what I have up here should be $400 if I did everything right. $20, $40, $60, $81, $20, $40, $60, $82, $20, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $93, $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $5, $85, $95, $300, $400. So $400 is here, which means we did do everything right. And I use this tracker, which is almost done. And let's do 6, 5. This is a condensing. We're taking 400 to the bank. And so I just add that to my back to bank pile, which is a lot of money. I do have to take a lot of money to the bank. I just don't do it because I like to keep my bills, because I really prioritize having nice bills, and I, you know, took the time to get all of these nice, crisp, straight bills, and I really don't want to put them back in the bank. So I just keep it at home, but this should really be in the bank. It should really be in the bank, but I just don't want to. I can't bring myself to give the bank all of this cash, so it's just gonna stay in here for now. But yeah, but since that is done, we can now get into my sinking funds update. So I'm gonna get my iPad from off to the side. Zoom it in a little. And we're gonna count all of my sinking, all of my sinking funds and see if we went up or down in them, and see what we ended off the end of the month of May with. So starting with our bills first. Phone is ending off the month with $120. So that was an increase of $40. Bills I try not to really do because they're always the same, really. Apple has 10. Oops. 10, and then if you remember, Cricket has 5. So Apple went up by 10 and Cricket went down by 5. My 1 month ahead has 150. So that went up by 150. My card buffer has 1,000 in the bank. For any expenses I have, because I cashed off all my money, I like to have $1,000 just in the bank that I can use and then pay it back. Kind of like in my emergency fund, but it's just my card emergency fund. And I don't have a credit card, it's just my debit card. Just to clarify that. And there was no change there. Next is my purple binder, where I do most of my spending. And most of these are always empty. My envelope has nothing. Work lunch has nothing. So those both did not have a change. My gas envelope has 100, 200, 300, 400, 520, so 520. So that went up by 50. Starbucks has nothing, snacks has nothing, fun has nothing, and also buffer has nothing. So there was no change really in these except for buffer went down by 5. Okay. School tuition has 50. So that went up by 50. And school supplies has 40. So that went up by 30. And that's it for this one. The next envelope is my car, which I will need my calculator. We did also add a new envelope, which is insurance and new car, but we're not stuffing new car until way later. Car tag has 100. Oil change has 50. Repairs has 500. Emergency fund has 600. And my car insurance has $30 in there. So in total, my car has $1,280. Which I will need my calculator for this one. So 1280 minus 1,140. So I went up in this envelope by $140 this month. Student loans is ending off the month with $255. So that went up by $175. And should I do this now? I'll do this in a minute. I won't forget this time. I really hope. I'll leave the binder open so I know to come back. So my emergency fund has 1,000 in my savings account. Medical has 100. Savings has 100. And Roth IRA has 100. And travel has 50. So these all had no change this month. I'll put that one to the side so I don't forget. Birthdays. Just has 30. So it went down by 80. And my granddad's birthday is this month towards the end. So I will have to save a little more money for that. My boyfriend for Christmas has $250. Mine has 100. And my mom's has 75. So that's a total of $425. So I went up by $75. Other holidays just has $10 in Father's Day, which I also need to save some money for that. So it went down by 30 this month. And my family vacation has 360. So that means it went up by $60. The next page, my electronics has 100. And then my business binder is still the same. So we have 88 in taxes and 30 in giveaways. Because there was no change in there. I didn't spend anything, but I also didn't make anything. So those are the same. So now I'm going to add up all of the totals real quick, and then I will get back when I get finished with that. We're ending off the month with $5,823. And if we minus that by what we had last time, which was $5,163, which means that this month I saved a total of $660. So $660. And I have 58.23. So on my net worth update, for my sinking funds over here, I'm going to put $5,823. And then my car's net worth, or my car's worth, is still $5,075, I think. That's what I checked last time. And so we are going to add that to my net worth. So thank you for who commented to add it, because yeah, I am going to add it. So thank you very, very much for your comments, and I am listening to you. So I will be adding the $5,075, which is my car's worth, to my net worth, which is going to make it $10,898, which is going to look like a bigger jump just since I didn't do it last month. Just know it's just because of that. And then my student loans, I did finish paying off one this month, so its balance is now 0, which is amazing. And then my other one is still $3,109.08. So if we add that, and my iPad, I still have to pay $722.07. So if I add those together, we get $3,831.15. So I have 10,898 minus 3,831.15, which gives my total net worth $7,000. Oh, I'm glad it's not 700 anymore. $7,000.66.85, which is good. And I minus that from last month, which means technically, I didn't go up this much, but just because I wasn't doing my car. So $6,461.58. But let me see. So my net worth going forward is going to be, oops, that was terrible. Okay, let's change the size. All right, 7. Oh my gosh, my 7 looks terrible. Okay, $7,066.85. There we go. Which is crazy. That's really good. And now, before I forget, I do have to update you on my student loan payments. And I have this chart here that I actually made. I just never show. But my student loans tracker, so this is my yearly progress on that. And so I started off this year with a balance of $5,350, and now I only owe, as of when I wrote this, $3,104.03. So that is good, and then June will go down some more as well. And then I also have this update here that I do, which I paid that one off, so that is good. But I did want to update this, so I guess I can go back to the net worth page for May, because I need this amount. All right, let's see. So I have this money, and so I started off with 3,500 and, nope, well, I'm gonna say 3,000. 5,500, speak. All right, 5,500 is what I started with, and we'll minus what we still owe, which is 1,110. I'm just gonna round up. So I still owe, no, I paid off $2,390 towards student loans. And so I need to update my tracker and also update this. I think I have 1,000 back here. Okay, no, I didn't. Thought I messed that up. I thought I had 1,000 in there. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. So I only have $3,000 placeholders. So I think I'm using them all, if I'm not mistaken. So we're just going to have to put hundreds in there. Or we're going to do 500. Yeah, I forgot about them. Okay, so I paid off 2,390. So I have 1,500, 2,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 300. And then we're going to do 90. I like to just have the visual here. That's why I'm doing like prop bills here. I just like seeing visually how much I paid off. 50, 70, 90. So this should be 2,390, 1,500, 2,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390. So $23.90 is what I have paid off already, which is good. And I'm going to fill out this tracker. So we take off how much we did. So $23.90 divided by 55, because each of these bags are $55, which means I can do 43 bags. So I'm going to get my markers. I think I was using this yellow. No. This yellow. So I know I can fill out the rest of these. I'm going to go ahead and fill out these. Okay. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So we can fill up to this one. So we can do one more row, and then 3. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out those out, and then I will be right back after I fill those. So I filled out 43 and a half. We were almost halfway. So I did 43 plus a half of one. So we are almost halfway done paying off my student loans. Really excited about that. And then I'm just going to put the rest of this that I didn't use back here. All right. And that will conclude my sinking funds update and my condensing. And that is the end of May. So I hope you did enjoy this video, and stay tuned for the next one. We're going to be starting off with showing you what I'm going to be doing for the whole month of June and my budget with me for the whole month. So my goals and what I want to get accomplished in the month of June. So hopefully you stay tuned for that, and I will see you in that video. Bye guys.